What would you tell listeners, like when we're excited about your music?
It is organic country. I write it full. I've been writing since I was a little girl, and so I've had a few years of experience. And I love pop music and I love country music, so it's kind of a combination of what I enjoy as far as that goes. And then sometimes I'm kind of shy, just in like real life, even though I'm talking to camera. More in the regard to boys. So a lot of times I'll write like what I need to say when I can't say it, or I'll write something that I need to tell somebody, and I'll try to get pictures in it really accurate. Like I have a song on my website on MySpace right now called "Good for Nothing," which is about the last guy I dated, and he was a football player, so I like made a football reference in it. But it's very personal music. It's very country melodies that are it's kind of like Chloe Kelly if she went country, kind of like that. So it's very fun.
So do you have a favorite thing to write songs about?
Real life all the way. Even when I'm writing with other artists, I'll try to figure out like, not in a prying way at all, but something that's just authentic from their life experience, their love, how they met the person, where they grew up. But for me, it's just I've always latched on to those real details that really exist, where when they're singing it, they're not like, oh, there's just some random gas station in some random city that really doesn't exist, you know, to try to figure out the details of what really happened. Because I've been writing with the Eli Young band on tour, and Mike Eli, the lead singer, just got married newlywed like a month ago. So I was asking him, like, when did you meet Casey? And it's this great story. He walked into a bar, and his friend was like, there's one girl here tonight you're not allowed to talk to, and it ended up being her. And he walked in, he was like, I'm telling his story, but he walked in and he was like, oh my gosh, like if that's her, like this rule will be broken like right now. And so we're working on a song about that. But it's just real, you can't like fake that, so that stuff's really fun.
Do you play your own instruments?
I play guitar, I pretend to play piano. I took piano like a long time ago in 4th grade, and I'm really good at hearing stuff and I can remember it, so I would fake my way through years of piano, but I can't read music to save my life. But I can play guitar. I play guitar since I was in high school, so I'm pretty decent. I can hang with the boys on that one.
So what led for you to first decide to pick up a guitar?
I started writing lyrics and singing and stuff when I was like 5 or 6, and you can't do much if you just have a journal in there. So, and literally, we moved when I was in middle school. We moved 6 blocks from where I grew up, and so my dad was doing yard work one day, and somebody's dog ran into our house, and then they just ran after it. And so this man was like running through this house chasing this puppy, and he was our new neighbor, and he was a guitar teacher.
Oh.
And then my other neighbor came to help find the dog, and he was this older man, and he had been in bands and had this whole room full of instruments. So like within 10 minutes, I had a guitar teacher and a guitar. Because the other guy was like, well, you're gonna need a guitar. Here, I'll let you have my guitar. So I'd walk down from my house to the corner every Sunday night and get guitar lessons.
Nice.
It kind of was meant to be.
So was that the moment when you first realized that you wanted to be a country music artist?
I knew when I was little. I'm like very little. Except for I didn't realize I wanted to do country. When I was little, my voice used to shake. I was kind of sounding like Dolly Parton, and people were like, you sound like Dolly Parton, and I'd cry because I was so mad. I was like, no, I don't. I sound like Paula Abdul. And I kind of had to latch onto that because my very first boyfriend loved Garth Brooks, and I was still off in Paula Abdul land. And I remember I sat down one Saturday and bought all the Garth Brooks music there was and learned all of it. And then I was like, by the end of the day, I was like, I love Garth Brooks. He's like my favorite, just because I wanted to kiss this boy, and it worked. And then now look at me, like I'm out here. I don't know what he's doing.
So how excited are you to be part of the country Throwdow?
Oh my gosh, it is unreal. It really is. And you always dream about a tour bus, like being on tour, leaving Nashville, like I've been on tour before, but it's been in a Jeep, like, or my own car, like just driving around. And so it kind of has that, like you're singing in other cities, but it's not this, like you see all this on TV and everything. So just to have it fulfilled and get to witness it, go to catering, and like I just put my laundry in the washer next to Eddie Montgomery, and I was just like, hey, how's it going? And then in my head, like I'm the girl who like doesn't say it, but I was like, this is so weird. Like, when in my life would I ever think I'd be doing laundry in Camden, New Jersey, next to one of the Montgomery Gentry guys? No, that was never gonna be on the list, but here we are. So I'm super excited. I'm kind of like, we're halfway through. We've got a few more shows, but it's that feeling like summer camp's ending by the end of it, and I kind of don't want it to. Which could just keep going. It's awesome.
So what are your plans for the rest of the summer, into the fall?
I am going to try out some new producers, which is always a fun process, like dating. You kind of get in there and take them some songs and see how they work in the studio with you and how they take your ideas. And I'm trying to decide whether to. I'm the only girl on this tour without a record deal, but I'm talking to a label and I'm trying to decide whether to do what Ryan Bingham's doing and do like an independent label through a major. That makes sense. He's on a major label, but a smaller thing.
Yeah.
Or to be on a different part of the same label that I've been talking to. So, and have a little meetings with lawyers and all that fun stuff. But I feel like from this, this is a big part of that. Like I'm learning a lot about what I want to do with it, and I think it's helping me make that decision a lot easier because it's been months of back and forth between us. And so I feel really confident going back that I'm going to know, like, okay, this is what I want to do. And as an artist, they need you to do that. They need you to be like, this is who I am. This is what I want to do. Here you go. Now let's all go hang out. Be normal.
So is there a dream artist that you would love to share a stage with someday?
Yes. Y'all listen to Patty Griffin? Oh, girls. Patty Griffin. Go look her up. Listen to a song called Rain. Rain is amazing. She's just unreal. Like if there's any music you guys listen to when you just like are in that moment when you need something to just take you away, like doesn't matter where you are, the music comes on, you're gone. It's so good. She's like that. Seriously, it'll change your world. So go listen to her.
That's good. And what do you hope listeners take away from your music?
I feel like my biggest thing is that, like, I absolutely adore Taylor Swift. We write for the same company, and I feel like her record label did a great job of saying, after she sang with Stevie Nicks, they did this press release, and it was like she's a voice of a generation, and you know she's 20, and I feel like there's girls that are like 25 to 35 that maybe there's things that we go through that maybe aren't as written about. Like I have this song called Apology that I wrote, and it's just about like I'm really hard on myself. Like I'll get up in the morning and I'll like try to make myself like as pretty as possible or whatever, It's just like those days you just don't feel that way. You're just like, oh my gosh, like it's just not happening. Or I don't know, you just get down on yourself. And I have this song that's just the whole song. You think I'm talking to a different girl, but the chorus is I think I owe that girl an apology. She needs to hear I'm sorry so badly. I think I owe that girl, that's too high, an apology for everything that I ever did to me. And it's all about like, I need to be like happy with what I've got, like own it, and all the stuff. But like a lot of girls have heard it and been like, oh my gosh, I totally get that. And I think there's some life experience that I have that I think other girls will be like, okay, I get that. Been there.
Oh yeah, it's definitely something that I think especially that age, it's such a hard age to be.
So, and since I've been there, done that, living through it right now.
So what's the best way for fans to stay up to date?
Probably MySpace, as old as that is, and I've got a Facebook fanbook page. I don't know what the password is right now, so I'm trying to update it, and they're telling me I can't log into my own Facebook page, but I'm on Facebook. I think it's still add me as a fan, and then MySpace if you're looking for arm. I mean, just if it's getting tired, not like you're in the wrong position or anything like that.
No.
But I'm gonna have a website up at the end of the month, so that'll be probably the easiest way. It'll be heathermorgan.net. Because .com, we don't want to talk about that. She's a scientist in Utah.
Yeah.
No, who would have thunk it?
Yeah. That's a shame.
Heathermorgan.net.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out. I appreciate it.